Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heights Stadium for today's matchup between the home Wichita Heights Falcons and the visiting South High Titans. Titans white jersey, blue shorts, and Falcons in their traditional black shorts, black jersey with red stripes. I've also got double duty today, man. I'm also running the scoreboard, the official scoreboard. I got Dalton here with me running some the cameras, and I'm also the public dress announcer. So when I do starting lineups, you'll hear what I'm saying to the stadium, as well as what I'm saying to you guys that are watching right now. So we appreciate you being here, and for a nice, beautiful Saturday afternoon. Not much wind, slight breeze blowing from the south to the north, and so we'll get rolling here in just a few minutes. Few minutes, I say more like 30 seconds. Starting lineups for the Falcons. In goal, Adrian Perez.
Number 5, a senior, Malik Sayem. A freshman, Giovanni Lopez. Number 6, Zayd Sabai, a junior, number 19 for today. Monty Alamiki, a junior, number 10. Jonathan Perez, a junior, number 11. Diego Ramirez, a sophomore, number 13. Gabe Franco, number 16, and he's a sophomore. Israel Pena, number 18, he's a sophomore. Ethan Jensen, senior, number 21. And Evan Jensen, a senior, number 22.
Head coach Charlie Smith, assistant coach Cliff Fox. All right, so there we got the starting lineups that you probably heard from my other microphone out in the stadium. And we'll try to get this. Did not get a starting lineups for the South High Titans, but I do have a roster for them. So I will try to do the best that I can of calling what they're doing. And we'll get rolling here. Start the clock. Oh, I got to start the official clock in the scoreboard and see what happens here on the field of play. There's a foul right there. Mickey, he's going down. Mickey. Couldn't tell who fouled him. They got really small numbers on the front of those jerseys and for South. Again, South is in the white. Blue shorts. There's Zayd right there, number 19. I guess he forgot his jersey today. So luckily they had a spare that they gave him. Talked to the coach right before the game, and he told me, yeah, he forgot his jersey, so he's going to be number 98. And so I wrote that on the roster, and then a few minutes later, a kid came up and says, no, he's going to be number 19. I said, okay. So Zayd will be number 19. That's a different number, usually number 7 for him. Ethan Jensen over there, or Evan Jensen over there on the left-hand side. You'll see him, Monty right there, number 10 in the midfield, moving the ball all around at the in the midfield area. He also likes to press forward quite a bit. Trying to get it out here on the right side to Sayem. Lopez, number 6. There's Monty up the middle. Little back pass for Monty. Gonna score. Monty Alamiki with the score. Yes, great job right there. A little give and go, backwards pass. I believe that was from Lopez. And so that was a great goal right there early on. We got about 38-23 or so left in the first half. So that was a quick score there for the Falcons. Already up 1-0. We're going to give the assist to Lopez, number 6, and then Monty with the goal.
It's always a lot of fun when you can watch Heights make a goal on that opening drive. It's not something you see very often, but with Heights, they seem to do it in every single sport they manage to play.
I forgot to introduce my partner here, Dalton.
Hello.
Dalton is first time he's been on the air. He's helping us a little bit here today and filming and getting a taste of some of this announcing. And he says he used to play soccer when he was a little kid, so he knows a little bit of the game. So I did the same thing. I kind of grew up playing a little bit of soccer too, so we'll do the best we can and calling things. But he's running the camera, so he's got the easier job of trying to do that and just kind of follow the play and stuff like that. So if you guys have any questions or whatever, Dalton's also got the chat going, so he can maybe try to respond to that or at least see it, and I could possibly respond on the chat if you guys have questions for us. Heights JV did end up losing that game 2-1, and they played East. We were live streaming that game also, and we stopped the JV live stream to go to this game. But Heights played East because South did not have a JV team, and so instead of them not playing, they just decided to play East again. So I guess it's always better not to play a game, even though you might have played somebody, than not play at all, I think.
Right, and it was actually a really tight game. If you'll notice, if you were watching the live stream, you saw that in the very last second, they pulled off a really nice kick.
Oh, yeah.
And it would have gone in. It just hit that top bar on the goalpost, causing it to not tie up. So
and Heights scored in that JV game. Heights scored with like 6 minutes remaining. It was 2-0 for a long time. I was like, it's so-and-so game. And then next thing you know, Heights scored, and the pressure really came on. And then they had, like Dalton said, just a last-second shot that hit the top of the bar. And it probably would have counted if it would have went in. But Heights doing a pretty good job here of maintaining possession. And really, that was a great job of passing all the way over there to the left-hand side. There's Evan Jensen. And just trying to maintain possession of this and see if they can get some goals here. Wind not a factor today. Like I said before, there's just a slight breeze, maybe a 5 mile an hour wind maybe. There's a misplay right there for number 3. Just missed it, Jordan Main. And the goalkeeper, I'm not sure does he have a number on the back of that jersey?
Not one that I can see.
They don't have any positions on the South roster, so.
Well, it's just it's a bit small from where we're sitting, and the sun on that lime green jersey is really not helping the contrast there.
Yeah. So we'll try to get a number, and sometimes those goalie numbers are different anyway. Like ours are like number 98. Like our goalie, he's in 00 or 97 for Adrian Perez. One of the starters or one of the seniors that usually is not playing today is Faisal Ashad, and I saw him yesterday. I was actually out here for practice on Thursday, and he hurt his ankle, went down, so I'm not sure if that's the reason he's out, but could be. Also, they're missing senior defender Jeremiah Taranez. He's not playing tonight. He's scratched out on the roster, so not playing. Not sure the issue on that one either. Really good move right there, number 13 for Heights. That was a Diego Ramirez. And a shot for Monty just over the top of the bar.
Just like that last one. Just over the bar. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I did see Faisal with the trainer before the game, so I don't know if he's on the sideline or not.
Yeah, I'm looking down there, and I think that's him, but I'm not sure down there at the bottom. But like I said, he was down for a little while on practice on Thursday. They were practicing out here on the turf, and I saw him go down with an ankle injury. The trainer came and helped him and walked him off a little bit, and he was really limping pretty good. So that could be the reason that he's not in today. Trying to get it out here to Lopez. Lopez on the right edge, trying to look for a cross in the middle. A little bit too much there for Gallo, or Sayem, excuse me. And South High takes possession of it. See if they can't get it going. And a good hard tackle right there all the way back, number 11, Perez. We got 2 Perezes, so I guess I got to say Jonathan Perez is number 11. Giovanni Lopez is number 6. He's on the right wing up front. Trying to play it forward there for the Titans was Bradshaw, number 14.
I'll tell you, Heights is doing a really good job of keeping it out of their hands.
Yeah, well, I haven't had to call hardly anything for
No.
South. It's just been, Heights has really been, like Dalton said, it's really taken possession of it and maintained. It's been on South's end most of the afternoon.
Yeah, they've been maintaining possession really well, but they're going to need that as well as the aggression to get inside that goal box.
Yeah. Get some shots on goal. We've got one goal there by Monty early on, and then Monty had another shot. Another shot just a little bit high just a few minutes ago. Monty playing it all the way over there to the left-hand side. There's Zaid, number 19 today, not number 7. Switching it all the way back over here to the right side to Pena. And Pena just plays a little bit too hard on that. I'll try to put, let's see, I'm going to put in the chat here that Monty, how do I spell that? What do you think he scored at? Was it like a 2:30 or?
Oh, it was
like
within
the
the
30. We're going to say like the 38-minute mark because it was probably within the first couple minutes.
It was for sure within the first 2 minutes.
Yeah.
It was really just that opening drive.
Taking possession and going
South,
right down.
South could not do anything to beat them back. They just got right inside that defensive line.
Getting out there to Evan Jensen on the edge and almost a turnover, but Heights is going to keep it. Going all the way back to the center defender there for Heights. There's the guy you want in the middle of your field is Monty. He another little off shot on goal, a little over the edge. I got those JV guys running on the sidelines to go get those balls that go over the edge, which is nice. In the JV game, they have to go actually get it, but in the varsity games, they have the JV guys stick around. I don't know if they trade spots or something. Not the same guys always doing it. That's what I would do as a coach. I would try to get those guys. All right, you're going to be staying for this varsity game. You're going to be staying for this varsity game. They're going to play it all the way back right there at 16 is Gabe Franco. He's one of their center defenders. He's going to play it all the way back to the goalkeeper. And they're going to start reset with Zaid. Over to Jonathan Perez. Pena up to Ethan Jensen. He's a little crossover move, see if he can't get it to center up. And it's going to be out of bounds, a throw in for Ethan, and he'll probably take the long throw in. Kind of in the center throw in, and then off the chest and off the referee. He didn't like that one.
I shouldn't laugh at that.
But the referee got one right off the chest almost. Get it up there to Samuel Barrera Noblet, number 7. There's Monty making a move. Ethan Jensen, they're going to let him play. No offsides. He's going to play it back. Getting across or a shot on goal. That was a wicked shot. From right here at this angle, you could see that it was really moving towards the goalkeeper. Shot right there was Lopez. Now Lopez is trying to get the cross, and they're going to call an offsides. And it actually goes, they kick it out of bounds. I couldn't tell who that was on the far edge over there.
I'll tell you on that first kick, though, from your angle, you could see it going towards the goalie, but from this angle, that goalie had to really go out of his way to get it out of that corner.
Yeah.
That was a really just great shot.
It's almost like a knuckleball, and that's why I was saying it was moving around a little bit and from the angle of that right there. So, yeah, good shot, good shot by Heights, and a good save by the goalkeeper. And another long shot way over the top. Field goal, good for 3 in football. We calling offsides or we calling subs? It looks like South High has a sub. Can't tell who's going in. Do you see those numbers with the camera? Are you still somewhat zoomed out? You can't see those numbers sometimes.
It's a bit small, but I can take a look.
That's all right. Don't go out of your way to if you have a good shot of whose numbers. Sometimes during football games, I'll really look at that TV and try to figure out numbers and stuff like that because we're far away up here, and sometimes that camera has a really good zoomed in shot.
It really does, and the back numbers I can see incredibly well, but the front numbers are just too small.
Yeah, and you can kind of see the
17.
17 for South finally was coming in. That was Nishuti. Gabriel checked in that last substitution. And we got another substitution here for Heights. Jesus Fernandez checking in. Playing all the way back to Franco, center defender. He's got to get it out of there. A little bit of pressure there for Noblet for South, number 7. Monty maybe misplaying that first touch, and then just going to be kicked out of bounds there by 18, Dario Ramos, center defender for South. Here's the substitution coming in for Heights, Jesus Fernandez. Checking in maybe for Ethan Jensen, it looks like. Ethan Jensen walking off to the edge. And just going to be kicked out of bounds there for South. Again, I believe that was 18, Ramos. Throwing it in on the far side is Sayem, Malik Sayem Sr.
So he threw it back in, and number 4 headbutted it right back out. That was a third out.
Yeah. And across the field all the way over here to Pena. Pena trying to put a few moves on, see if he can't get it inside the box there. Got to get rid of it. Now there's a turnover here coming for South. Here's Knoblot. But he's 2-on-1. He's really got it. Yeah, 3-on-1. Finally, Heights just takes it back from him. Good defense right there for Franco, number 16, that kind of led that charge there on defense to get that ball back. Zaid up the middle here. Out to Lopez, Giovanni. To the other Perez. Here's Monty in the middle with a shot. Actually, that was Sam with the shot. Here's Zaid. There's Monty, and it's going to be tripped up. Not going to call it. Maybe just chipped over his foot a little bit. Maybe not much of a foul to get the warranty of the of a foul there. And booting it out of there for the South. Still, I don't think we've had a shot. Has South even got a shot on goal yet?
They have not.
Yeah.
They've gotten it on our side of the field a couple of times.
And there's a bad pass right there. Noblet going to get it. And luckily that was Franco that really fought it off and got the ball back. But it was a bad pass. I'm trying to see. I think that was Alamiki that did that. Trying to get it up to Sayem on the left-hand side.
Heights has been doing a really good job of ensuring the only time that it gets inside that goal box is when they want it in there. Here's
an opportunity for Ramirez. He's going to lose it. Nope, got to get it back. A long outside shot over the top. Looked pretty decent for Pena. I don't know if it was a pass or a shot, but it was just off the top left corner right there. And going to be a goal kick. There's Zaid back in the middle with it. Going to pull it back out to Jensen on the left side. Get it up to Alamiki. Ramirez, and then another pass right there from the outside, just a little bit too much. Oh, watch out for the high kick. Yeah, high kick right there for, well.
Looks like 9.
Is that 8? Or 9? Is that 9 on the high kick there?
That would be 9.
That's Jesus Fernandez on the high kick. Yeah, 9. I thought it was 8, but I didn't have an 8 on my roster. They're going to put it all the way back to the keeper. You can head it back to the keeper. You're all right. So that's a good decision right there by Franco. Franco getting it up here to Pena. Pena's going to bring it up on the right-hand side. In the middle to Ramirez. To Zaid. Jensen up the left-hand side. Just the first touch, not good for Jensen as he loses it. Kicks out of bounds by the South defender. And all the way back over here to Pena. There's Ramirez to Alamicki trying to do his fancy feet work, trying to get to that right foot. Nice job by Zaid with the shot. Good save. Actually, that was the shot was by Sayem, Malik Sayem with the shot right at the goalie. He had a great opportunity there and just put it right at him. If he'd have just got that, 3 or 4 feet to the left or to the right, that'd have been it. Looks like Ethan Jensen's kind of back over here on the sideline. He's going to be checking in soon. You hear those birds just a chirping. Just a nice, calm day out there. And here's Zaid trying to find somebody to do something with it. Over to Sam. And Monty's coming all the way back, and just a bad pass there by Monty or misread by Sayem, one of the two. And that's Noblet, number 7, and then 17 over there is Nishuti. Gabe Nishuti. Offsides, yep, offsides right there. That's right here in front of me. I'm standing right on the 40-yard line, and I could see that it was an offsides call. Good call there by the referee. Where we at? We got 20 minutes remaining here in the first half. 1-0 lead for the Falcons, scored by Monty Alamicki about 2 minutes into the game. It's just been a steady pace of just keeping control of it. South High every once in a while has an opportunity or a steal, just like they do right there. Number 5 with the steal, Esquivel. But then they just really can't do much with it. And there's another pass right there. Manuel Garcia Esquivel, a senior, just kicks it right out of bounds. And here's that substitution for the Falcons. Ethan Jensen coming in. He's coming in for Giovanni Lopez. Giovanni is a freshman playing some varsity time. Trying to get turnaround was Fernandez, Jesus Fernandez, and he couldn't get it done. Here's Pena, Zaid in the middle. Outside shot for Monty, right at the goalkeeper. But Monty does a great job of that. He is always looking for those shots and those outside shots to surprise those goalkeepers sometimes. We'll show you a highlight at halftime of a couple weeks ago when he shoots one from about 30 yards out. And, man, what a shot it was. Surprised the goalkeeper and just a line drive right in. We'll show that at halftime, some of those highlights. We had some highlights of a 4-0 lead win a couple weeks ago, and then just this past Thursday, Heights won 2-1. And let's see, that was a 2-1 win over Southeast and the 4-0 win over Wichita North back in late September. Got highlights of both those games. Those are both games that we've live streamed. Franco trying to deal with it. He's just going to probably put it all the way back to Perez. Playing it all the way up to Pena. You can hear him say, get to the midfield, get it to the midfield, and that's what they do. Here's Monty trying to.
Just right past the defense.
And right at the goalkeeper.
This goalkeeper is really working overtime here.
Well, we're having a lot of shot on goals, too, so that's, that puts it. Like I said, I don't think we've had, South has had one shot on goal yet. But if you look at their defense, South, I mean, they've got one guy up, right? One guy up, number 7, Noblet. Everybody else, they got 9 guys back, all right around the defense and the midfield range. So that's why they're just not pushing up. It's like they're just sitting back playing defense. They're trying to take – there's a long shot right there from Zaid. They're trying to take long shots to try to get those guys to come out, but South is just packing it in. I mean, they got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 guys across the 15-yard line pretty much.
Yeah, I think they're really trying to just keep them out of those inside lines, because I mean, this offense from Heights has just been unrelenting. So they've been trying to keep them outside of really the critical area that they need to keep them out of, and they're doing a pretty good job of that. But as soon as one of the Heights offender or one of the Heights forwards can get inside of that line, they go for a shot, and if they can't get the shot out of the box, they push it straight out because they'll take the throw in from Heights aside from
here's
a
Monty.
one-on-one
Here's an
battle.
opportunity for them. Just a little off right there for Fernandez. Sorry about that,
No,
Dalton.
you're all right.
Just had to get that. It was a good run there by Monty and trying to get it out to Fernandez, and just the keeper for South came up and made a play.
But what I was saying is, it seems like as soon as they get the forwards inside those inside that critical kind of area that they really want to keep it out of, instead of risking a 1-on-2 or a 2-on-2, they'll just kick it straight out because they'll take that throw in rather than the battle.
Exactly. Well, that ball was played all the way back, and Franco tried to play it back to the goalie with a header, but it went out of bounds. He tried to run it down, and now South's going to have a corner kick, trying to see who's going to take this kick for them. I believe it's number 17, Nishuti. But see, look, you look right now. There's only like 4 guys up in here trying to get this header. 1 guy about halfway through, and then 4 defenders all the way back at the 50-yard line. You know what I'm saying? There's like they're not even trying to score. They're just weird. Usually you go up there, you got to move back and forth and defend but I think South High has just decided, man, we are going to play this 1-0 lead right now, and they gave up that early goal, and but they're just packing it in. There's Zaid trying to do something with it, loses it. Here's Jonathan Perez. He tries to play it back out there to the left-hand side, and just bad pass on his part. And coming in, couple substitutions it looks like coming into the game. We'll call those here when they come, but here's South with possession. And a turnover. Monty.
That's a steal.
Going to put his moves on it, looking for a cross, maybe a shot on goal if he can do that.
He's going to send it back.
Block there for Zaid, had the shot on goal, but blocked by the South defender. Another long outside shot blocked by Guzman for South. Monty putting the spin on somebody. There's Ethan Jensen with a header. Just a little bit too much for Ethan Jensen on that right side. Great job right there of quick movement by Monty to get it over to Ethan Jensen. And just a little off. A couple substitutions for the Falcons. Number 3, Adrian Gallo. And number 12, Toller Phipps checking in. Taking a seat is Diego Ramirez and Malik Sayem. I think this is the first time we've seen those two coming into the game. Adrian Gallo was not did not suit up for the last varsity game. But he's back into the to the playing arena now. Header right there by Franco. On the side here, Pena. Going to try to get it all the way up to Ethan Jensen. Ethan Jensen on the run. And good defense right there for Jordan Main, number 3. And South is just going to clear it out all the way up here to the front. I believe that's Nishuti. That's number 19. Yeah, that's Emili. Hassan Emili or Imal, one of the two. Here's Zaid in the midfield. Looking for guys moving around. There's a good run right there for Fernandez. Jesus just couldn't get it. Lose track of it. Toller picking it up. Now to Zaid. And Heights just trying to slow it up, just trying to find something. All the way over to the left-hand side to Adrian Gallo over there on number 3. Just a little bit too much. Too much pass on that one from Pena. Shout out there to Faisal Ashad. He's on the chat.
Hey.
So I guess he's not down there on the bench. He's watching live stream. Faisal, what happened? Why are you not suited up? Did you hurt your ankle? I saw you go down in practice the other day. I'll try to check back in the chat for a minute if you're still watching, Mr. Ashad. Trying to get the ball under possession. If you see something pop up on the chat, Dalton, let me know. Good turn right there for Hernandez. Getting it over to Jensen. Here's Zaid with an opportunity. Right shot, right foot. Little over the top right corner. Fernandez had a pretty good opportunity, got it out to Jensen, and Jensen saw Zaid sitting right there in the front of the top of the box, and he had a shot at it, and just a little bit too high. Ramos on the run, Emili on the run for the Titans, and he's just going to push it out of bounds. He kind of comes up a little limp, holding his shoulder, or he's kind of looking over at the sideline now. Maybe he needs a substitution. Toller Phipps in the middle. There's Monty. Out to Jensen on the left-hand side. Evan Jensen putting it into Toller. Shot there, Fernandez, blocked by South. Playing it up there is Bradshaw trying to get it up to the right-hand side. That was 14 kicking it out of bounds. Looks like Evan Jensen's going to be throwing it in. 10 minutes remaining here in the first half. Over here to Pena. Pena and Zabai, Zaid Zabai kind of playing around with a little bit, see what they can get going on. There's a shot right there, a little over the top. Hits the football crossbar. Couldn't tell who shot that. Is that number 11? I think that's Jonathan Perez. Yeah, the shot was by Jonathan Perez, just off a foot too high, maybe 2 feet too high. Sabai to Almiki, back to Sabai. Gallo with the right foot, three or 4 feet wide to the left. Goal kick here for South. Heights is continuing to put this pressure on, and the reason I thought they're getting so much pressure is because South has everybody back, so Heights is able to really control the midfield and really pass those balls around, and they're looking for those forwards to come in and out, and they're taking those outside shots. So, it's going to eventually one of these will fall. It's just being patient. I mean, soccer's such a patient game. You got to take your time on it. Usually, you win 1-0 or maybe 2-0. Not really a lot of goals scored. Heights doing their best. Here's Jesus Fernandez trying to get in it. He comes up limp a little bit. Maybe got hit in the face. And Gabe Franco comes over to the edge and kicks it out. And, Yeah, that's Jesus Fernandez over down there in the goal. We're going to stop the clock for a second.
I think the referees are saying that's an injury.
Yeah. So he's coming off like, I think he just got hit in the face. He's kind of holding his eye. Can you tell? There's the trainer, Andrew, who's going down there and checking on him. But they're probably going to get a substitute, or he got an elbow in the eye or something like that.
Never a fun time.
So there we go. We'll start the clock now. Getting it out to Gallo on the left-hand side. He's going to play it all the way back to Ethan Jensen. Ethan Jensen's trying to hold somebody off. They're going to call a foul on Ethan. Kind of had a hook around that guy. Yes, Ethan, that was you. He kind of looked at the ref saying, me? I go, he had his arm wrapped around him. I couldn't tell what number that is for South. Playing it all the way up, just nobody there. Almost had an opportunity there for Emili. But right now, South's got all 10 guys. There's 9 guys back. And then you got the 10th guy goalie. And they've got one guy all the way up front here at about the 50-yard line.
Yeah, Emili and 17, I can't remember his name, have really been the aggressors here. They've been wanting to push it outside of their half and push it into ours. And they're making advances, but they haven't had any really good opportunities to take a good shot.
Here's Nashiti and Emili right now, though. Let's see what they can do. It's almost a 4-on-2 coming way out. What a heck of a save there for Perez. And it's going to be kicked out of bounds in the goal end. Toller Phipps kicked it out, and it's going to be a corner kick. Man, what a heck of a save right there for Perez coming all the way out. I thought he was maybe coming out a little bit too early, but good decision by him to close off the angle and hits it with his hand and tipping it out. Only South has 3 guys up there for this header. And playing it back, here's a run for Heights. Giovanni Lopez, number 6, waiting for Ethan Jensen to come up on the right side. Nope, not going to go there. Putting some moves on over here for South, number 8. Christian Delgado, first time we've called his name, left foot inside to Emili. Got to be careful, and a goal.
That's a goal.
Try to get a number here for you. Is that Nashuti?
I believe it was.
I believe that's number 17 over there. Gabe Nashuti on the far side. Yeah, I don't know, man. You know,
are you talking about over on the 28?
Yes.
That would be 17.
Okay.
That's Nashuti.
Yeah, Gabriel Nashuti, a sophomore, scoring that goal. So we got a 1-1 tie here with just under 6 minutes to play here in the first half.
See, it's looking like South has that really conservative defense. They're really just trying to keep them out of that box. But we're pushing up really heavy so that as soon as they saw that opportunity, they dribbled it right on inside, and they had a wide open opportunity to take a really good shot, and they took it.
Yeah, kind of a deflection and then back out, and then our goalkeeper was just out of position. But, you know, that maybe that's exactly the coach knows what he's doing over there for South. He just wants to pack it in, play defense, and he thinks he's got a couple fast guys with Nashuti and Emili up front and take their chances when they can get them. And they just connected on that opportunity right there.
Yeah, that was a classic parry and riposte there. They really just found that weak point and pressed it.
I'm not sure what the foul was there, but they're going to give it to South, and then South just turns it over on the free kick. Out to Jensen on the left-hand side. Zaid Sabai there in the middle. Here's Pena on the right side. And a little turnover there by Toller, and Zaid fights to get it back. Good feet work there by Giovanni Lopez, number 6 there in the midfield. Monty trying to do his magic. He's got those quick feet. And they're going to call a foul on somebody here and a free kick. Monty's going to take it about the 18-yard line. Monty taking the shot. Low. And going to be kicked out or saved there by Gallo on the left-hand side. He's going to save it and try to make the turn, but it's going to be kicked out. It looks like it's going to be a corner for the Falcons. Couple substitutions here. 3:25 remaining in this first half. And we got a corner kick. Couple substitutions here. Phipps, Toller is coming back out. And checking in is Jesus Fernandez and Diego Ramirez, 9 and 13. Taking a seat is Monty. Maybe give him a little bit of rest here in the last couple minutes. He's been one of the guys that's really been putting the pressure on the South defense. But maybe just kind of give him a little extra rest. The 3 minutes now and then the 10-minute halftime. Goal kick here for South. Trying to get it up there, just kicked out by Franco. Jensen trying to get it. Moving it around in a tight spot is Lopez. Here's Diego Ramirez. All the way over to the left-hand side with Evan Jensen. Back in the middle was Zabai. Give and go to the Zabai. Trying to do something with his left foot. He's going to dribble it all the way back out. They're going to have to hurry, though, with just under 2 minutes. There's a good cross to Ethan Jensen. He chests it. He's trying to get around it, but he's surrounded by 3 South defenders. All the way back to Franco to Ramirez there in the middle, and just a bad pass as he was trying to get it to Perez. Evan Jensen coming up and getting it back for the Falcons. Trying to put the moves on. There's Jesus Fernandez. Getting it over there to the outside. Gallo with an opportunity. Oh. Just put it off of the South defender. Just couldn't get it on that first touch. It was right about his waist, and he just couldn't get a foot on it. If he'd have got that first touch, if he could, just didn't do it. 1:10 remaining now. Corner. Here's a good opportunity for the Falcons. If they can get Ethan Jensen there on the header, he does get a head on it, but it's too much. He just basically heads it right back up in the air. You got to be able to get down on that thing or hit the top part of the ball to put it down, and he just got underneath it. Might be the last opportunity for the Falcons here with under a minute left to play in the first half.
Man, in this first half, Jensen has really been putting in the pressure. He knows where he's supposed to be, and he knows how to play where he's supposed to be, and he is really just getting on the ball as soon as it comes into his playing area. And
he's very physical. You know, 6'2", 6'3" guy, probably close to 200 pounds, maybe 180, 190 pounds, something like that. There's an outside shot, a little bit too soft there for Jonathan Perez. And probably going to be it right here. We just clear it out, and this will probably end the half right here. And there is the half. We'll put a little highlights from last week's game. We'll show you highlights of the Wichita North game on September 26th.
He's actually down in Texas, and you think Texas football. He's actually down in Texas.
We'll play that right now.
Texas football. Chris Lehrman, he's down there in Texas, took a job and teaching math down there. Here's an opportunity. Score for the Falcons. Number 3, Adrian Gallo. scores it with about 29:32 in the first half.
That is great. Adrian Gallo found an opening, and then he put it right in there. That's great. That's great work, Adrian.
So we'll update that. Church, you want to put that on the chat, say score at 29:32. Heights is trying to play it quick.
It's like being in a wrestling room right now. Just a hot, stinky place.
Yes. Well, it'll be about 90 degrees today is what they forecast. And
Yes.
it's still fall, so.
Yes.
Well, still fall. I guess it just started fall. Here's a long pass into
Oh,
Jensen.
and the header to
And with the
Jensen.
goal,
Oh.
Ethan Jensen, what a header.
Wow.
I just got that in the screen as he scored.
Wow. Great header. Great ball to Ethan Jensen. That will definitely be a highlight you see in the future from Wichita Heights in years. And
Well, the other one was it a Hellas as
it
well?
was also a Hellas.
Hellas, and it lasted at least, I think it was 11 years
Yeah,
or
it was
10
11
years.
or 12 years. It was more than 10.
Oh, what a shot by Monty.
Monty takes off while we're talking.
Man, I think the ball was flying through the air as I threw the
It was also a Hellas.
Hellas, and it lasted at least, I think it was 11 years
Yeah,
or
it was
10
11
years.
or 12 years. It was more than 10.
Oh, what a shot by Monty.
Monty takes off while we're talking.
Man, I think the ball was flying through the air as I threw the scoreboard that you see right there. But, man, what a shot there by Monty from way outside. Heights takes a commanding 3-0 lead.
So even though Charlie's coaching at Heights, he still loves North High like the days he went there.
Oh, what a great goal there from Monty, left foot on the outside.
Wow.
Ooh, Monty with a good drive up the left side, and he scores it there with his left foot into the side of the net. Nice shot there for Monty. Take a 4-0 lead now for the Falcons.
11:46 somewhere around remaining.
So you got the crowd.
So there's the highlights of the North game, the 4-0 win on September 26th. And there's a good little shot right there of Heights at halftime. Coach talking to him right there on the track. And we've got a couple minutes of highlights against the Southeast game. This was just played the other night, October 8th, and Heights won 2-1. So we'll take a look at those highlights right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Heights High School for today's varsity matchup between the Wichita Heights Falcons and the visiting Southeast Buffaloes. With me today, I have Esteban Padilla. What's going on, Esteban?
Nothing much, man. Nothing much.
Got some names here that we're not used to. There's a way outside
Oh,
shot.
no.
And the keeper, Matala, almost lost it. I couldn't tell who shot that for Heights.
We got Southeast back with possession of the ball. It's probably the longest they've had it.
Yeah, Heights has really done a great job of
Keeping that possession.
keeping the. Oh, here's a good pass right
There's
here.
opportunity there.
Opportunity. Oh, that was Richetti had a pretty good opportunity, and Heights keeper made a pretty decent save.
Good cross there for Heights. Here's
Faisal, little
Faisal.
tip over there. Oh, great job by the keeper coming out.
Yeah, that's
he's
hands.
outside.
That's hands, yeah.
Yeah, he's outside the box. Right. But see, that's a little less than 10 yards.
that's
So,
they're good.
but here's a good shot right here,
Right off the back of the defense.
and here's
Out wide,
another
another one.
opportunity, another shot.
Ooh, good save
Great.
there from the goalie.
Great kicking it out there from the goalie Matala, and
Good
gonna
save.
be a corner kick. Just trade back now. Is there? I know this is a little early to talk about, but is there any overtime in, in a regular season
I don't
game?
think in regular season there's overtime.
No
it's more-
PKs or anything like that.
Not at the end of the game,
See, I think that let's just go to PKs and make it interesting. That'd be fun to watch.
no.
Oh,
PKs
here's a shot!
and a goal there for. What number is he?
The goalkeeper Matala couldn't handle it, and I believe that was Alamiki.
Yeah, that is on Mickey.
Monty
Monty.
with the rebound shot with the left foot, wide open goal.
Gonna win it back there for us. See if he can redeem
So
himself.
yeah, Sayam's got to
Maybe
come
an
back and try to
assist.
redeem himself. Here's Monty.
Out
You
there.
gonna get it out to the side and look for that shot. Oh, good
Oh,
job by
Faisal.
Faisal.
Right where you
Nice
want him.
shot with the
Faisal shot
lefter.
right where you want him. Beautiful goal there.
Good work from Monty Alamiki to Faisal. I'll download this game from YouTube and get it to my editors and my student editors, and that's how we've been doing a lot of classes. That's how you got the highlight there from at halftime. I'm able to download these YouTube games and then get them to my students, and they're the ones that are doing the editing. And we made Senior Monty.
Oh, Monty, just a little bit too high there. Almost had a second one for himself.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a NFHS website that you have to go to take a sportsmanship test just to make sure that you know that you did wrong. Try to teach you the right thing. It's a good thing there by the NFHS, National Federation of High School. They've got a great website that they have all kinds of classes that you can take for coaches and all different kinds of things. There's a good long run. Just got to be careful.
Chipped it there on us.
And just a perfect cross and goal.
Was that? I can't tell if it was 7 or 10 because.
Well, I'm trying to see who that was. Number 7.
Number 7.
Mark Gonzalez. Mark Gonzalez scores at 6:32. Yeah, and that is the final. Heights 2.
Definitely both
Southeast
teams.
1. All the goals scored there in the second half.
And there are the highlights from the Southeast game. So just we got about how much time we got on the clock left?
We have 3 minutes and 2
About
seconds.
about 4 minutes, 3 or 4 minutes left in the half, and we'll be back to call the second half. All right, we will reset the clock here, 40 minutes, and looks like they're ready to play. 1-1 tie here. I just heard Coach Smith yelling at some of his guys about something. I couldn't pick it up. And there we go, starting the clock. Start, okay. Well, they just got about 5 seconds extra. I hit start, but I forgot to hit enter to put 40 minutes into the scoreboard. Here's Monty on the left-hand side. Now Evan Jensen. Now I really get to see guys on we're on the other side of the field. I get to see him now that we're going left here. Heights in the black jerseys. South in the white and blue. Good cross right there for Sayem. Trying to play it in. Going to be offsides. He tried to do a little flick right there with his foot, but Sayem was going to be offsides there at about the 5-yard line. And sorry for you soccer fans, I'm calling the yard lines by the football markers because it's easy to read. I don't know the exact markers at yardage for all the football. Excuse me, for the soccer terms. Here's Monty on the right, going to go all the way back over to the right side. I believe that's Giovanni Lopez. Going all the way back to Franco. Ramirez, here's Diego. Monty trying to play it up. Nice little play and going to be off. Carlos Silva, number 15. I don't think I called his name at all in the first half. And he just had a little shot right there go off a defender for South, and he's going to be taking the corner kick. Looks like he's going to be a left footer, trying to bend that thing in with his left foot. Good look, opposite side. Holding up his hand right there is Oscar Vitella, number 4. I don't think I called his name at all in the first half. Goal by Oscar Vitella. I forgot to announce those first couple goals on the over the microphone. So 2-1 lead. I got to put, okay, there we go. 2-1. So I got to put it on the scoreboard. And then Dalton's putting it on the scoreboard for you to watch. And then I'm announcing to you, and I'm also announcing to everybody in the stadium. I would say 20 people in the stadium maybe. There's a foul right there. Hard foul going down for the Falcons. I believe that's number 4, Vitella. It was. I don't think they're going to call. There's no card. And believe that was number 3, Jordan Main. Yeah, Jordan Main over there on the edge that kind of shoved him to the ground. Now we got Monty talking to Giovanni Lopez, I believe. Giovanni's going to put it in there. A little cross up in the middle. Oh, just couldn't get it to go. And coming up a little lame on it in the goal area back there, holding his arm. I believe that's Vitella, who just scored that goal. So another Heights scores within the first couple minutes of the half, just like they did at the beginning of the game.
But, of course, that's always Heights' kind of MO, is they'll find that pocket as soon as possible, and they'll just capitalize on it.
So that was Oscar. Trying to get it in, hard crash in there, and they're going to call a foul. Here's out to Sam. Overlap by Jensen. Back to Ramirez, looking at Almicki. Going all the way to the other side. Giovanni Lopez throwing it in there, looking for Jensen. Sam trying to work it, but he's just getting defended by 2 or 3 South defenders. Here's Ramirez back in the center. Out to the left with Jensen. Alamicki. Perez. Back to Zabai, trying to play it down in the corner. Monty trying to put some moves on him. And going to be out of bounds. Corner kick. So Monty did a pretty good job there of using the defender and put it off of his foot.
You know, it's really exciting to watch the midfielders play because the accuracy of their kicks are just so spot on.
Here's a good look, maybe an outside shot from Zabai. Nope, correction, that was a shot from Perez. Just didn't have enough on it. Yeah, the midfield, they're somewhat forwards, somewhat defenders. You know, they've got to go back and forth a lot. They're usually the ones that have really good ball control because they're always in the middle of everything and have the action to go forward or backwards. Nice high kick from the South goalie. Not played very well. Here's Jensen. Monty's going to take his time. To Diego Ramirez. Zabai. Here's Alamicki. Trying to get a little give and go to Jensen. Jensen's going to try to fight back for it. And then there's that height. There's that South offense. One or two guys up. That's about it. Packing everybody else in. Same concept as they did in the first half.
I think the real question is, as soon as their offense can wrestle away that ball, can their defenders push up and support him?
That was Diego Ramirez with the shot way over the top, a little off. Long kick up the left side there to Noblet, number 7. Just goes out of bounds. I think the ball went under the stands over there, so JV guy's over there running around. He'll go get it for the next throw-in. Monty with the little shot, a little off right there. Not a lot of room to move in there, you know, with South having all those guys back. And it makes it difficult for us, even though we are a 2-1 lead right now. Here's Jensen with the header back in. Monty trying to get it. There's a little run there for, is that Gallo? No. Can we a goal kick? That was Silva, Carlos Silva running onto it. Looks like it's going to be a corner. Silva going over there to the corner mark, so I thought it was a goal kick, but they're going to give it to Heights for a corner. Headed all the way across, no good. Jensen missed it. Sam missed it. Both Jensens were in there. Zabai was in there. Just went by all of them. And South just really just kind of kicks it away. I mean, they don't have anybody up there except that's Noblet up there at the top, number 7. Bad pass there, but Jensen fights it back. Over here to Sayum on the left-hand side. He's going to cross it all the way in. Here's Monty doing a little bit of moves. Trying to look for something. There's a shot there for Diego. Jensen right there. Oh, man. Jensen like took a dive to get out of the way of the shot by Diego. Diego Ramirez had a great shot right there. And it was coming right at Ethan Jensen. He just dove to the ground to get out of the way. There's Sam fighting it back. Back up to Monty. Miscommunication there with Zaid. Looking back to Sam. Fighting to stay with it. Now here's the strike for the Titans. Playing all the way up to Noblet. Keeper coming way out. Good job of Perez making a decision early and going for it. But that's what South's offense has been the first half as well. They had that long strike, and it's just been Noblet or Ahime. And just kick out of bounds there for Sayem way up here in the bleachers. I correct myself. That's Nashuti, number 17 for South. Earlier it was Emili, number 19, that was also making some of those runs.
You could hear that one from the outside, Mike.
Oh, yeah, you can hear it. We got our outside mic, probably 3 or 4 rows down from the top. And the JV soccer player came all the way about 3 or 4 rows up from the bottom, so you might hear his steps as he runs around. There's no stands on our side of the stadium. They put all the stands for soccer on the opposite side. They used to have both teams over here on this side and then opposite fans. I'm not sure why they split the fans. I think the reason for splitting the teams is just the COVID stuff. But in actuality, they should split the fans and just put half of them over here and half of them over there. But handball, yeah, handball there on Emili, number 19. Accidentally touches his arm, but nevertheless it is a handball. Giovanni Lopez taking it up a long ways before he even got anybody to come in the middle on it. Here's Ramirez, Diego, and he kicks it off the referee's foot. And they're going to give it back to him because the referee got in the way, and now is referee limping a little bit?
Looks like it.
He got kicked right in the ankle with the ball, but I didn't think it was that bad. But here's Giovanni. Oh, just a little bit off to the side. Here's Sayem. Going to play it all the way up to Emili. And a little misplay there for Franco. Now Emili's got a one-on-one with the goalkeeper. And Franco did a great job of hustling all the way back. But, man, that was a good opportunity for Emili, and he just couldn't capitalize on it. Jensen's all the way up on the left-hand side here. Got a lot of space. Couldn't touch it with the left foot to keep it in. Goes out.
And Amelia has just been really aggressive. He's found his niche, just kind of pushing on that solo battle and trying to really just get a one-on-one with the goalie.
Oh, going down hard was Franco as he kind of jumped over there. Yeah. They're going to call a foul on the South defender. I'm not so sure it was so much of a foul. They're going to stop the clock, though. He just kind of went up and maybe got tangled up with the South defender. I don't think the South defender, necessarily did it on purpose, but Franco landed right on his back.
No, I don't think it was on purpose. From what it looked like, he just went right over top of him and got the wind.
And I don't know if you have a shot of the referees down there, but the referees are maybe discussing, is it going to be a card? I don't think it's going to be a card, or maybe they're just just going to talk amongst ourselves for a little bit. But there might be he might be down for a little bit.
No, that was a hard hit. I do not envy the man.
Well, that's head coach Charlie Smith there in the white shirt stripes, and the athletic trainer with Via Christi, Andrew. Can't think of his last name. Andrew. Is it on our roster? Let me see. Nope. Got the principal, Eric Filippi. Athletic director Michael Church. Head coach Charlie Smith, assistant coach Cliff Fox, managers Ashley Pena, Lisa Lynham, and Karina Minces. And those are coaching for the Titans. Head coach Thomas Gaskell, assistant coach Pavel Martinez. And also on their roster they have principal Carolidi, athletic director John Martin. And that's what they have on their roster. Sure hope Franco's okay. I mean, he's kind of been there, you know, he's always the center defender, the last guy back there. Some people call him the sweepers, you know. And he's going to walk off slow. I think he'll be okay. He's walking a little bit, rubbing his back, but he'll at least take a seat for a little bit.
Yeah, from what I saw, it just kind of looked like he got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
He definitely didn't get, like, tangled up or anything like that, so hopefully he doesn't have anything serious. It could just be kind of an acute lack of breath.
Yes. But, yeah, they're not going to warrant a card for that. And I'm trying to see what they're going to is it an injury? So are they going to be a drop kick here and put two guys and try to defend it? And Ethan Jensen's got blood on his I heard the referee say he's got blood on him, so he's going to come out of the game, and they got to get that fixed. Probably just a slide tackle or something. He's not too happy about it. It's just a little scrape. That's what Ethan's thinking. Okay, we're going to get ready to start the clock now. So who did they put back there in center defense? Can you tell who that is back there?
That is Tuller.
Oh, back here by about the 35-yard line. I don't know if you can tell who that is or not. Can't see it yet. Here he comes. Is that Giovanni Lopez?
That is 6.
Yeah, that's Giovanni Lopez there. He's going to be the center defender now for Franco as he's over here sitting on the sideline. Zaid putting it up and in to Gallo. Trying to play a little one-touch there, triangle between the three of Diego Ramirez. Back to Toller. Flipping it all the way side to Jensen. He's going to take it hard inside. Alamiki with a shot. Jensen fighting off, and they're going to call a foul on Jensen. Maybe just a little bit too physical there for the referee's liking. I kind of liked it. Long play up here to the front. There's Zaid, and they're going to call a foul on him as he fouled Nashuti. And now South moves up a little bit. Still got 4 or 5. Probably there's 4 guys behind the guy that's getting ready to kick. 3 guys up there that they're trying to get the ball to. So I'm not sure exactly who they're going to kick to. They're just going to punt it up there and see if they can't get an opportunity for a strike.
It was a really good block. They could see that they were going to try and get it to Nashuti. So that header out of that box made it really hard for him to get to it.
There was a melee trying to run for it. Yeah, you got a melee and you got Nashuti up there at the front really running around now.
I think they've been the kind of the primary aggressors the whole game.
Here's a good pass all the way across from Sayam. Plays it off his right foot, a little flick, just a little bit too much. Great pass right there for, I believe that was Jonathan Perez, put it all the way up on the right side. Here's Jonathan Perez again. There's Monty. Going out to the right edge, trying to play it in. Gallo trying to figure out what he's going to do with it. And defender tries to kick it out and kicks off his own guy. Finally, they do clear it. Zaid trying to get it down to his feet to control it. Monty back to Diego Ramirez. Here's Zabai. Monty put a little moves on, looking to find somebody as he goes around in circles. Got the feet work, and all the way up to the height to the north defender, or correction, south offense, and that's what they do. They look for that long run. Giovanni Lopez just kicking it all the way back to the keeper, Perez. And Heights finally gets it out of there. Monty just goes right by the south defender. Now he's got to look for someone on the outside and doesn't get it. But South just going to kick it out of there. Oh, close to being possibly a high kick there. Take a look at Jensen. Yeah, Jensen's been running, having a lot of space over here on the left side. Here's Sayem. Sayem's going to play it into Gallo. And Gallo hits it off his head and going to be picked up by the goalkeeper. I think I finally saw a number on the back of that jersey for South, and it's number 0. And wouldn't you know it, I don't have a 0 on the roster. So if anybody knows the keeper for South in the chat, hey, let me know. It's had a pretty decent game. Here's Sam with the steal. Nishuti trying to get it back.
He just has boundless energy. He has been on that ball every second he can be.
Oh, up and over, just a little too high, and they're going to call it offsides. Man, that was a good ball right there for Monty, and a shot. But they're going to call it, I believe it was offsides on Adrian Gallo on the right side. Or it could have been Pena, number 18, over there on looks like Gallo's more in the middle and Pena's on the right side. Long play up. Gallo kind of jumping over the back. And Heights gets possession of it. I always like watching Monty with the ball. He's so good with it. It's such, you know, he's not very big. I bet he's 5'8", 5'9", maybe. But he's quick. Good with the ball on his feet. Here's a long cross in. Alamiki with the possible header, just a little bit too much. That's when he needs to be 6'3". Giovanni Lopez back there at middle defender. Kicks it out. Here's Jensen coming up now.
Yeah, that's where Monty's really been shining this game, is the footwork. He's really able to just distract those forward defenders and wait for his guys to get back up so that they can support his push.
Here's another run here for Noblet. And this is what South likes to do, is look for that counterattack. That was definitely not, he like slid on his own. I don't know what everybody was yelling at. Is it going to be a goal kick or a corner kick? I think they're going to give a corner kick for South. So Perez just boots the ball back off over here to the side. And South's going to get a corner kick. Again, 1 or 2 guys coming up, and then Perez just punches it out of there. It was a pretty good, pretty close for South as they had the opportunity. There's another shot by Nishuti, and goes a little wide. Several substitutions coming in. Ethan Jensen, 21. Number 4, Oscar Vitella, and number 16, Gabe Franco coming back in for his central defender. Taking a seat is Malik Sayem, number 15, Carlo Silva, and number 12, Toller Phipps. So it looks like Gabe's okay. He just landed on his back and hurt it for a little bit, but he's back in there. Here's Diego coming from his midfield spot. Out to Gallo. Gallo misplays it off his foot and out of bounds. South High throwing it in about the 45. And Jensen comes in there and steals it away from the little guy. It's not fair. Jensen 6'3". That kid looked like he's about 5'7", 5'6". Oh, and just a bad pass there from Franco trying to get it out here to Jensen on the left-hand side. And here's Nashuti looking for the run. Got Noblet up there in front of him. He's going to come all the way back. And pretty good steal there from Vitella. And Zaid Sabai, he's just like, nah, let's kick this thing out of here. Let's get our defender back.
The amount of balls that have landed in the bleachers today.
Yeah, a lot more than normal. They're just like kicking them from way over there. And there's a fence up next to the track, and then there's a little walkway between the track and the stadium, and then there's a fence in front of the stadium, and it's going up over that. So, you know, the ball's got to be at least 10 feet in the air before it goes over all those fences.
Oh, easily. I mean, it's got to be at least 10 feet in the air and travel, I would at least say 30.
Here's Jensen with the shove. Jensen had a little shove, and the referee just stopped play, said, "Stop it, both of you." Sound like, you know, his dad calling his two little 12-year-old, 10-year-old boys. Stop. I've said that many times to my son and daughter. Here's the long run up the left-hand side and going to just be kicked out over there. I believe that's turn around here. Number 6, I think that's Lopez. Yeah, Giovanni Lopez is the one that kicked that out. Nishiti going over there and taking the throw in, or corner. But South really only has 1, 2 guys in there. 3 guys finally came up in there. Just got to be careful and clear it out of there when they're deep in the inside the box. Here's Monty trying to get it. Jensen. Playing it up on the left-hand side to Vitella. Vitella making a long run here down the left-hand side. He's got it all the way in the corner. Back out to Ethan Jensen and to Evan Jensen. Back in the middle to Ramirez. Diego just falls right over the ball. Luckily, he's able to get up quickly and get it back. Don't see that too often. Just a misplay. He's kind of holding his wrist. Kind of fell a little bit awkward on that one. Here's Vitella up the left-hand side again. And Jensen kind of kicks it with the outside of the foot. Not sure who he was getting it to. But South just kind of kicks it back out of bounds. Had the other ball go back in there, so they're going to make him throw the ball back in. All the way up to Ethan Jensen. And he defends it. Gets the player out of the way and then almost loses it. Here's Monty trying to put the moves on. Left foot blocked by Jordan Main, South defender. Heights has another opportunity trying to get it in there to Ethan Jensen. Just couldn't do it. That was a pretty good pass right there by Giovanni Lopez trying to get it into Jensen. And South High just going to boot it back away. Almost don't head it. Just try to get it with your feet and maintain it. But here's a good pass from Amelia up to Noblet. And they're going to call a handball on Noblet. Sam Barrera Noblet. Heck of a name. Here's Monty bringing it up. Looking for something.
Oof.
Going all the way to the other side, trying to get it to Gallo. And here's Giovanni Lopez back to Diego Ramirez. Jonathan Perez back to Monty. Getting it out to Evan Jensen. Taking a shot. Blocked. Out of bounds. Throw in for Heights. And a little bit of substitution. Going to take Monty off the field for Toller Phipps. Who we at? 13 left. Maybe just try to give him a rest here the last couple minutes. There's a header right there by Ethan Jensen. Not much of a header, but I think it might have had the angle if the keeper wouldn't have been there. I think that would have gone in. Not a difficult save for the keeper, but it was on direction, on shot, on goal off for that header. Kicking it out of bounds on the overside is Giovanni Lopez. There's Nashuti. Noblet. Called those guys' names several times today up there. That's for South offense. Zaid gonna open it up on over here on the left-hand side. Jensen's got a lot of room to run. Getting it back into Zaid. Going down. There's Jensen using his physicality to take that ball away from the South defender, and they're going to be tripped up there. Ivan Davila tripped up. Zaid, they're going to get a free kick from, probably just try to send it in here. A little bit too far away for a shot on goal. But it's going to be Gabe Franco putting it in there. Lifting it up high. See if we can't get something and just come. Oh, my gosh, it went in.
Oh.
Gabe Franco, almost like a cross. I thought he mishit that because it wasn't even near the defenders. Gabe Franco with the goal.
That was incredible.
Yeah, I think it surprised the South goalkeeper as well on that too, because he thought it was going to go out. He didn't. The defender, or Heights, was on the opposite side, and Gabe just put it to the near post, and it got all by everybody and just surprised every one of them.
Well, see, even from my angle, it looked like it was going to hit that outside edge, but as soon as it hit the net and I saw which way it kind of vibrated,
yeah,
I went, hold on, that's not right. Really just an immaculate kick.
Where are we at? 10.
11-10.
Okay. 11-10, is that what the mark was?
Yes.
11-10 mark. So a 3-1 lead for the Falcons. All the way to the left-hand side, and just maybe a little misplayed there by Jensen, Evan. Tapped out of there by Diego Ramirez. There's Zaid with possession and all the way over to playing it up to Ethan Jensen. First touch, loses it. Still trying to fight back, gets it back. Great job there. Here's Zaid. And Ethan just being very physical there, and they're going to call a foul on him. Not a very good ball there for South as Diego Ramirez gets it. They just kicked it low on the ground.
Ethan really has just, I mean, both of the Jensens have really just been using their physicality to really be an imposing presence on that defense.
They are, for sure. especially Ethan up front, and then Jensen usually plays on the left-hand side over here, kind of the midfield range. But, yeah, anytime that there's a loose ball, they are not afraid to go get it.
Oh, no. So you'll see Ethan, even if he's going against two people like he's going now, he is not afraid to really just double down and go for it.
I think they're going to call a goal kick there out on Ethan Jensen. Here comes Monty back in. Taking a seat, Oscar Vitella. I don't know if you hear that or not, but that's the referee saying enough is enough. Next one's a card. Yelling at, not sure who he was talking to, more yelling to, but going to be throw in here for South. Machete throwing it in, up to Noblet. Noblet put a couple good little moves on there. He's going to try to get it up to the other offensive player, but nope. Monty coming back the other way. Here's good pass right here by Gallo. He's going to take a shot. Wide right, no good. But a great pass there by Monty as he splits the defenders and gets it to Adrian Gallo, who was racing up the right side. 7.5 minutes remaining. And just kicked up. I don't think anybody touched it, so it's going to be Heights throw in. All the way back down to about the 35, 40-yard line. Looks like they're going to go all the way back to the 45. Here's Giovanni Lopez. To Monty. To Diego. Good give and go right there. Working the triangle between those three guys. Gets it outside to Evan Jensen on the left side. He gets it in. Blocked. There's Diego, and a little bit. I think he had a little bit more time than he thought. It wasn't really anybody around him, but he rushed his shot, and it goes way wide. So one ball comes on, two balls come on, so they have to get rid of one. Goal kick here for South goalkeeper. There's that physicality right there. They're Ethan and Evan and pushing people around. Here's Toller Phipps all the way back. Zayd just didn't see that defender right there. That's Nashuti trying to get it up to Noblet. Noblet's got some good speed. And we actually have Gabe Franco back in the game now. So here's Diego Ramirez coming all the way back from his midfield spot to take the ball away. Jensen to Jensen on the left-hand side. Lopez. Getting it up to Monty. Trying to do a turn. Going to take a shot. Oh, just far wide left right there. Again, you saw those quick feet of Monty. Doing a lot of talking down there between a lot of the players.
From where I was looking, it looked like that shot only missed the goal by a couple of feet.
Yeah, it was close.
It was a pretty close shot.
Nashuti playing it around. There's Diego getting control back to Toller Phipps. Going to switch sides over there to Gallo on the right side. Lopez to Zabai. Back to Zabai. Lopez trying to get it in the middle there. Monty trying to turn around with the ball. Looking for something, someone. Shot there for Lopez, blocked. Lopez did a pretty good job right there, just realizing let's start over, let's kick it back, and let's start again here. I mean, they're in control. 3-1 lead here with 3:44 remaining.
Yeah, they've really just got to keep it out of their aggressors' hands. They know who they're.
Good goal. That's a great job
go.
right there. Give and go from Monty to, I believe that's Giovanni Lopez with the goal. Giovanni Lopez with the goal.
That was really good. Nice and fast.
Yeah, that was a good give and go there from Monty. Had the assist, and Lopez read it right and just went right by him and got the shot on goal for now a 4-1 lead. Oh, just one in on Giovanni.
It looks like they're subbing out their aggressive players. You can see both Noblet and Nishuti going back to the sideline there. They might be changing their strategy a little bit here, trying to control the ball a little bit more proactively.
Yeah, South needs to put all their guys up front if they're going to do anything here the last 3 minutes down by 2 scores. Being pretty physical over there on the left-hand side. Referees letting them play. Sabad with a good rollover on the ball. And there's Jensen being physical again, just shoving guys around. It's going to be a foul. Another word out of your mouth, it's going to be a card, is what the ref told them. Franco with the header out of bounds. There's Zaid playing it up on the sideline, trying to get around some guys. There's a good run from Sayem, just a little bit too far up for him, but going to be kicked out of bounds there from Christian Delgado for South. Long throw in. Zabai trying to get to it. And trying to get it all the way back in there was Sayem. And he kicks it out. Got 2 balls on the field. Goalkeeper kicked it, and the other guy thought he was going to play it and then decided to get rid of that one too. Yeah, South can't waste any time here. But really, with this offense that they have, they've really got to try to do more than just streak runners, and that's kind of what their offense has been the whole time, especially when you're down by 2. Little give and go. Here's Monty trying to get it back in. A little bit too much from Zaid. And just high punt away. Heights just maintaining it. There's Ethan Jensen up the left-hand side. See if he can do anything with it. He tries to center it up and just kicked out of bounds. He's going to try for a long throw in, trying to hurry for maybe one more goal here before the end of this game. And a header from Zaid, just not enough. And that is going to be a final score today. 4-1 for the Falcons. Next game, I believe, is next Tuesday. We will be live streaming the varsity game Not too sure if we're going to be live streaming the JV games yet or not now that we do have fans that are allowed to come in. So get those vouchers from your players and come to the JV games. But we will still continue to live stream the varsity games. All right, Dalton, what did you think? First day calling the game? Not too bad.
No, not too bad. You know, I really just saw what was going on the field and relayed it back to the audience.
There you go. So, again, we appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you guys next time.
You want this?